What's up, everyone? Runball here. We are watching FIFA World Cup 2026 match, France versus Spain. This is not a real life game, and it's a full PES 21 simulation created and edited by me. Everything in this video is original gameplay content with no copyright issue, just pure football entertainment. Let's kick things off.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oyarzabal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's another chance. Well, that is rather wayward.
Pedro Porro really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Hernandez. Conte. Upamecano. Pedri. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck good, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nico Williams. And he shoots! Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chouameni. Gusto. Chouameni. Mbappe. Pedro Porro makes the interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Konate. Hernandez. Chouameni. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Konate attempts a clearance. And the keeper beats it away. And it's played forward. Gusto. Upamecano. Chouameni. It's a quick ball upfield. Howson. Rodri. Pedri. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal. Laporte. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gusto. Olise. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Olise. Conte. Olise. Gusto charging forward down that flank. Time to deliver. And he's heaved it away. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Aim forwards. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. It's Dembele. Shot a goal! Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Cucurella. Williams. Showing good feet. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. Cross to the back post.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Dembele. That's good play. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Conte. And here's Dembele. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's nice. Conte.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Nico Williams. Hernandez tries to clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Konate. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Elise. Dembele. Mbappe. Elise. That's tidy. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nico Williams. Laporte. Oh, can he get onto this? Kante wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Kubasi. And it's Toro. That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella, back when it goes. Pedri. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Hernandez. Conte. Gusto. He's having a look round. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedri, played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Olise. Mbappe have it back and can go again. And it's Gusto. So who's he picking out? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Can take forwards and with intent. Nice control. That is good strength. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe, played into space out wide. Olise shoots! That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Pedri, spread out to the left. Pedri. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Receives it in a good position here. Cucurella. France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Pedri. Pedro Porro. And they win it back again. Now it's Dembele. And that's a throw. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And the ball is out of play. Conte. Dembele. Unai Simon claims comfortable. Rodri. France have put themselves in front very early here. Nico Williams. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rodri, gently done. Way off the ball! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Play for a throw. And it's Porro. Yamal. Crossed into the box. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They've got a corner here. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Upamecano. Konate, aim forwards. Mbappe. Elise. Gusto. Mbappe. Conte. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano. Konate. Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Chouameni. Hernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Konate. Upamecano. Konate. Quarter of an hour played. Hernandez shifted upfield. Referee's given a throw. Olise. That is lovely. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Conte. Hernandez. 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 Looks to the other side. Gusto. Olise. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Gusto. And here's Dembele. Conte. Chouameni. Hernandez. Conte. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That's very neat. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Conte. Konate. Upamecano. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Conte. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Howson. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Aim forwards. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Great chance! That's going to go a long way. played it short. A hefty. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Far too far and out of play. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Hernandez. Chouameni, Upamecano, Olise, Gusto, Yamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal, played out to the right. Very nicely done. Pedro Porro puts them all in, tries to get it clear. Conte. Upamecano. Chouameni. Conte. Kante shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nico Williams. Nice physical challenge. Olise with a definite foul there. Rodri. Pedri knocks it out wide, and it's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Pedro Porro tries across. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Pedro Porro. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Upamecano. Konate. Conte. Konate. Conte. Chouameni. Nico Williams. Olise. Gusto. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Howson. Laporte forwards and with intent. Yamal. Rodri. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Hernandez. Hernandez, gently done. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Pedri, head out towards the right wing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedro Porro. Played into space out wide. And they've got rid. Hernandez. Konate. Gusto. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez. Upamecano. Olise. Oh, good spread. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. Chance, surely! He has done it! Spain are all square.
Cucurella really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Hernandez. That is Conte. Conte. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oyarzábal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nico Williams. Pedri shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Great work on the overlap. Williams. And it's played into the middle. That is clearly overhit. Upamecano. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Oyarzábal, and he's certainly onside here. Spain have reclaimed it. Howson. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Pedri played it again. Cleared away. They get a throw-in. And here's Nico Williams. He is just caressing the ball. Proves too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played towards the other side. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross in. Tchouaméni clears it away. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Approaching the half-hour mark. Hernandez. 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 Conte. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Konate. Hernandez looks to the other side. Gusto. France keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Pedro Porro. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Ah, such a clever touch. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oyarzabal! Yamal. And he thumps it clear. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Can he finish? Conte. And it's Dembele. Over to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And that's too far for anyone. Chouameni. Conte. Chouameni. Mbappe. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played in with purpose.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pedri. Rodri. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gusto. Upamecano. Gusto. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Swings it across. Oh, they could be caught out here. ball's come loose here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nico Williams. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Pedri. Kubasi. Mignon sends that a long way. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Great challenge, time to perfection. Pedro Porro. Yamal. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's got space in the area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Pedri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Clipped into space. Oh, it's come to nothing. Hernandez. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Tchouaméni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gusto puts a cross in. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
France have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Nico Williams chasing after it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oyarzabal goes short. Goes for a shot! Deftly away. Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Gusto. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Konate. Conte. Hernandez. Konate. Conte. Hernandez. Gusto. Now it's Olise. Olise. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! No, not quite.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Correa, who does have an assist to his name. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Porro. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And here's Nico Williams. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Correa. Lovely feet. Nico Williams. That's been drilled in. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. Upamecano, aim forwards. Olise. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Mbappe. Conte. Olise. Played into space. Correa gets good distance on it. That's a fabulous ball. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. That is simply top draw. Beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Dembele really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
France take the lead. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! Cleared away. Hit into the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. Crossed it again. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Rodri. France, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kante wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. And it's played forward. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a chance for Spain to break. Cucurella. Olise. Conte. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Gusto gets across him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gusto. Upamecano. Chouameni. Olise. There are a few waiting for it. Cucurella, gently done. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gusto. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Rodri. Played out wide. Nice control. And here's Yamal. Hernandez. Upamecano moved on forwards. Gusto. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. Rodri, forwards and with intent. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice physical challenge. And it's Cucurella. And here's Pedri. Nico Williams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Brilliantly cut out. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Cleared without complication. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Conte. Moved on forwards. Konate. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Pedri. Oyarzabal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he deliver? Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hernandez. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Hernandez. Mbappe, lobbed in behind. It's out for a goal kick. Nico Williams. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Dembele. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Mbappe. Chouameni. Upamecano. Gusto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Nico Williams is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Upamecano looks to the other side. Hernandez shifted upfield. Nice defending, it's got the job done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. And it's Porro. Oh, nice touch. Gusto. Upamecano. There will be 4 extra minutes. Hernandez. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri. Pedro Porro. We are into stoppage time. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Upamecano gets it clear. Mbappe. Olise. Hernandez. Great run on the overlap here. That's tidy. And here's Mbappe. Conte. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Kubasi. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. And it goes cross-field. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. It's Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laporte. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dembele. And it's Gusto. Cross goes in there. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri. He's in space and looking for options. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. That's good play. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He is going into that little black book. Laporte with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! Gets it away. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's played into the area. That is a brilliant interception. Producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gusto. Upamecano. Hernandez. Conte. What a throw in. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Elise. And here's Dembele! Nico Williams. Laporte. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Harrison, gently done. Yamal. That's very neat. Yamal's... Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tchouaméni. Gusto. Now it's Olise. Picks it up out wide. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. And here's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. And it's Gusto. Lovely bit of skill. Kante played out towards the right wing. It's a goal kick. Olise. Gusto. Conte. And that's been well dealt with. Throw it. He is just caressing the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cucurella.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Yamal, now he's off and running. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Elise. And here's Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Gusto. Olise. Mbappe knocks it out wide. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Conte. Conte. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Upamecano. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short. Olise. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. And it's Gusto. Yamal. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Cucurella. Very nicely done. Williams. Oh, what a climb! Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise. And it's Gusto. Now it's Olise. Oh, good spread. Dembele. Nico Williams. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more. Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Olise. And here's Dembele. Mbappe spread out to the left. That is lovely. Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. That has been knocked clear. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Oyarzabal. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Williams. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Tchouaméni. Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! More pressure on the opposition goal. Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri. Williams. And across it goes. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Chouameni. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Proves too strong. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery. Hernandez. Conte. Konate. Gusto. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Rodri wins the duel this time. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Howson. And it's played forward. Chouameni. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Chouameni. Olise. And here's Dembele. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. And here's Olise. He's had a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Konate, aim forwards. Dembele. being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Hernandez succumbs to the pressure. Kubasi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kukurea. Pedri. Mbappe. Chouameni. Mbappe. Hernandez. Konate shifted upfield. Calmly anticipates. Caught offside that time. Howson. Yamal. Hernandez. Konate. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Elise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gusto. And it's Gusto. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Rodri can get it clear. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is very well defended. Upamecano. Chouameni. Upamecano. Mbappe. Konate. Conte. Gusto. Hernandez. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Elise. Conte. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Pedri. Over to the left. Out for a throw. Gusto. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Kukurea. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Konate tries to clear. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. And claimed it back swiftly. Nico Williams. Cucurella gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Hernandez. Olise. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Yamal. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams. Mignon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Chouameni. Gusto. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gusto. Upamecano. Konate. And it's played forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. And it's Porro. Mikel Oyarzabal. Just about up to the hour now. He's gone for goal! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Upamecano. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Gusto. Conte. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Tries a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Olise brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Conte. Olise. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Chouameni. Olise. Played out wide. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Yamal. And that is a little undercooked. Hernandez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedri shifted upfield. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Nico Williams. He's making a real surge on the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal! Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Out to the right. Pedro Porro. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Played towards the other side. Hernandez. Elise. Danger averted for now. Gusto. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Proves too strong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It comes again. It's a throw-in. Mbappe. Nico Williams. Rodri, aim forwards. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Nico. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. Elise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Off the ball! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And that has been clubbed away. Conte. That'll be a throw. Oyarzabal. In it comes. Conte. Hernandez, gently done. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oyarzabal succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe. Hernandez. Hernandez. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Gusto chasing after it. Olise. Tchouaméni. Olise. Gusto. It's a shooting chance! Defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. And it's Hernandez. Another throw-in. Olise. Conte. Hernandez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes pelting down that left-hand side. Gusto gets in to thwart him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Laporte. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. And here's Pedri. Elise. Konate. Chouameni. Great defending, strong and determined. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. That's an excellent interception. Chouameni. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Elise. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Nico Williams. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. And it's Dembele. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella picks it up now. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And it's Gusto. Mbappe, real chance! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And here's Dembele. Gusto. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Proves too strong. Elise. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's nice. Nico Williams. Pedri. Over to the left. Rodri, played out to the left flank. Hernandez, gently done. Hernandez, Conte, Hernandez, Upamecano, Conte, Mbappe, Hernandez, Konate, has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hernandez really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Konate, Conte, Hernandez, shifted upfield. Well, played right into... It's Dembele! Cucurella, aim forwards. Nico Williams. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's played forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez. Conte. Olise, now he's off and running. Yamal. Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. Williams. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams. He's had a go! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Conte. Tchouaméni. Konate, forwards and with intent. Al-Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oyarzabal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. themselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Olise. Nico Williams. Into the last quarter of an hour. That pass has been well intercepted. Hernandez. Pedro Porro cuts it out. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri played through into space. Hernandez. Upamecano. Olise. Gusto.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kubasi. Rodri. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Nico Williams. Laporte. Conte. Oh, super find. Oh, it's Dembele. Now then, the ball's come loose.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. Olise. Olise looking for a runner. That has been knocked clear. Looks across and plays it in. And it's Gusto. And here's Mbappe. That looks a good cross.
He was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Chouameni. Mbappe. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni. Olise. And here's Dembele.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Cucurella. Played into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gusto. Olise. Chouameni. Mbappe. Good take, and is he in?
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Cucurella.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chouameni. And it's played forward. Upamecano, gently done. Gusto. Upamecano. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Conte. Olise. Olise! And that would have won it.
Olise has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Gusto with the foul. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Rodri. Nice physical challenge.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Kante wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Cucurella.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Conte. Dembele. Dembele powering forward here. Dembele played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. And here's Olise. He can get that clear. Mbappe. Chouameni. Conte. Hernandez. Here comes the cross. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Olise. And it's Hernandez. He is just caressing the ball. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. Conte. And he's there to get it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rodri. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hernandez. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Dembele hits it!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. Cucurella. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Oyarzabal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oyarzabal clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. And here's Elise. Nice control. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Howson can get it clear. Elise.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Dembele. Serves up across. Laporte with the clearance. Mbappe. Is there any... Takes a shot! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Conte, in by Conte. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Dembele goes for the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. France moments now away from seeing this one out.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Pedri. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. Pedri. Aimed in towards the centre. Only partially clear. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Mignon sends that a long way. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro forwards and with intent. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Chouameni. Conte. Konate. Conte. Dembele. Kante gently done. Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dembele, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Pedri. Chouameni. Upamecano. Hernandez. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Conte. And here's Dembele. That's good play. Conte. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. And here's Pedri. Pedri knocks it out wide. Williams. And here's Pedri. And a shot! And that was very necessary. Pau Kubasi gently done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella looking to run onto it. Conte. Hernandez shifted upfield. Mbappe. Hernandez. Nice physical challenge. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Howson. Rodri. Over to the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Spain cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Olise. Rodri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Spain have to get it into the box and quickly. Rodri. Pedri. Williams. Williams. Here's the chance to cross. Chooses to go back. Pedri played out to the left flank. Oh, that's not going to find its touch. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Porro. Pedri. Final seconds, this has to be it. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. Upamecano. Conte. Kante forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Olise. Justo. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That is a great pick-out. He's got away. Hernandez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's heaved it away. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Spain don't have many options and time is running out. Upamecano gets it away. Played out to the right. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Williams. Big! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Gusto. Konate. Upamecano shifted upfield. Konate. And it's played forward. Chouameni. Gusto. France really will have to throw everything at this now. Dembele. Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rodri. It's the throw. And it's Kante. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. They are right into last chance territory. Ah, such a clever touch. Needs a quality cross. Chouameni. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Konate. Aim forwards. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Dembele shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Oyarzabal is looking to do his bit. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
France are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to put them 2 up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And he's put them two in front. France, so down by two. Another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, Cooley does it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Spain are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And he puts it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Mignon obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Mignon must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are...
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Ron Ball signing off for now. See you in the next video.